Bladesmiths, welcome to the Forge. Today, you'll be making your knives out of this. A crushed car. We've done a handful of these car competitions in the past, but we thought those were too easy. So we found the most mangled up mess of a car to make it a little more challenging. In this competition, we want you to make a signature blade in your signature style, sourced only from this vehicle. Now, that blade needs to measure between 12 and 14 inches. You'll also have to be set up for a through or a hidden tang handle construction when the time runs out. Now, you probably know there is good high carbon steel in various positions around the vehicle, but after having been crushed, it might not be exactly where you think it is. So just to make things a little fair, we asked the technician to throw great high carbon steel springs inside the cabin before they crushed it. So you can choose to go for where you think there's good high carbon steel, or you can use the tools that we've provided, break into the cab of the vehicle, and get those springs. Your time starts now.
I just need to find something to use.
There's a lot of usable material in there, but I don't see any way to get to those pieces. I'm hoping to find something on the edge that doesn't require going very deep into the wreckage.
There we go. They said they threw a lot of metal in here, but oh gosh. I'm searching left and right for some usable metal. That don't work. I cannot find anything in this car right now.
Killing time, killing time.
Jim looks like he's going for a coil. That'd be great. Chop up a few pieces of that, throw it in a can.
Game plan is to harvest as much of this coil spring as possible, throw it in a can, get it to forge welding temperature, and try to get a homogeneous piece of steel.
It's got to be rough for the smiths that aren't yet in the Forge, hearing Mike hammering away already.
With the rate Mike's going, he's going to be done in about another 40 minutes.
I am real happy with where I'm at right now.
So I get the piece in the fire and take a breath.
Bladesmiths, you have 2 hours remaining.
Yes!
Yeah, boy.
There you
All right,
go.
Dylan has found a really, really good piece of spring steel. More than enough to make a blade.
I still got 2 hours. That's plenty of time.
Fireworks.
We got a lot of
There's a lot
sparks
of-
coming from Jim's Forge.
Yeah, Jim, I don't know if he sealed up that can right or not.
Now that my can is welded up still, I take it to the press. I see seams open up. Ugly can, ugly.
Dylan went from struggle to success. He's at Big Blue, and it looks like he's got a massive canvas of high carbon steel. He can basically turn into anything he wants.
Woo! Forging's going pretty good. I'm gonna start on the guard. It is not necessary right now to make a guard, but guard helps so your hand doesn't slip when stabbing. My plan with the guard is to do a hot fit up.
Mike's thinking ahead. He's putting a guard on this blade.
If we call for a through or hidden tang, chances are you're going to need to put some kind of guard on there.
Hey, Jim, it's not enough to get a knife out of, I don't think, but there's that left over from my piece you're welcome to.
Brother?
Yeah, have at it, man.
This is what I love seeing about the bladesmithing community.
He went above and beyond to kick that steel my way. There's possibly not enough steel, so I'm gonna try saying mine. I'm behind the clock. I have to get something done.
I need to prioritize getting this knife hard.
Mike is Quench, the first one in the oil.
Woo! I will take that.
Dylan already heated up his oil, so he's getting pretty close to a Quench as well.
Here goes nothing. I think we're good.
Bladesmiths, you have 30 minutes remaining. All right, Matthew's in the oil, guys.
I don't see any cracks or anything. It's straight as an arrow and hard as a rock. I'm feeling really good.
Get in there, get hot. At this point, I know I have a workable San Mai.
For Jim having to restart, he's making very, very good speed.
I decide I better quench now.
Jim is in the oil. Wow.
Nice.
we're good. I start grinding. Me. That's when I noticed dark seams, and I knew I'm in trouble.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bladesmiths, turn off your machines, put down your tools. This first round is over. Well, Bladesmiths, the time has come for the judges to do their first critique on your blades and decide which 3 of you will be joining us in the second round and who's going to be heading home. And Mike, you are up first, sir. Please present your work.
All right, so Mike, I like the profile of your blade. This is a really good idea in the first round, taking that time to make that guard. But getting that fit up dialed in and get this all refined is going to be interesting to watch if you move forward. But all in all, nicely done.
Thank you. All right, Dylan, you're up next. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Please present your work.
All right, Dylan, your blade profile is nice and wide. I like the curve there, nice for slashing. But what gives me pause is this tang because it rides right in line with the spine. For thrusting, it may not be as comfortable when it's above the handle. But overall, I commend you on your perseverance of looking for the metal, not giving up, and presenting us with a blade. Good job.
Matthew, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Please present your work, bud.
Nice work, Matthew.
Thank you.
I mean, everything's straight in line. I'd like to see it a little slimmer. Bring your grinds up, maybe, to lighten things up. But otherwise, this is a beautiful piece of steel. You did a very good job.
Thank you.
Last but not least, Jim, please present your work, bud.
Well, first off, Jim, your mustache is what mine wants to be when it grows up.
Thank you, sir.
I don't know that it was necessary to do this sand mine. It looks like to me like there was enough steel here, but it's like 80, 90% there, but you've got some D-lams. But I do commend you. It looked like a very frustrating start for you, but you found a way around it. Good on you.
Thank you.
Well, Bladesmiths, you all know only 3 of you will be joining us in the second round of this competition. The Bladesmith who's going to be leaving the forge is Jim. You fought hard, but unfortunately your blade did not make the cut.
Jim, I have to commend you because that is a sand mine blade that you turn in. But your blade has the most flaws in terms of the laminations, and for that reason, we're sending you home.
Thank you, sir.
Well, Jim, thank you for coming out and trying so hard, but unfortunately your time in this competition has ended. I'm gonna have to ask you to please surrender your work and step off the forge floor.
It's a little bittersweet moment. Thank you. I would have loved to move forward, but you know what? Maybe not $10,000. I got a dime.
Well, Mike, Matthew, gentlemen, congratulations. You're going into the third and final round where you'll be battling it out from your home forges, fighting for that title of Forge and Fire Champion and a check for $10,000. Now, guys, in this final round, you will be building an iconic weapon from history. And that weapon is this. Match set of curved katars.
While the katar was immensely popular in India during the 16th and 17th century, this curved version is extremely rare and has been hailed as one of the most unique weapons in history. The ornate handle construction features 2 bars for the grip and provides the user enough control to make a very effective fighting knife. As a pair, the curved katars were designed to deliver quick and lethal stabs and slashes using both arms. Today, this one-of-a-kind weapon can be seen on display at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York.
Do your very best work. We will see you in 4 days.
My name is Matthew Shirey. I live in the Smoky Mountains of North Carolina, and I think I'm ready to win. I've got a wife and 2 little boys. We like to spend a lot of time in the outdoors together. I think I can be pretty funny sometimes. I make my kids laugh anyway. I don't know about other people. I'll put the piece of steel in between those 2 dies and forge the fuller. This is the part I was most nervous about, so I'm gonna take it nice and slow. Finally got my fullers roughed in. These are the crossbars for the handle. Challenges are gonna be getting these handles just right. So I've just done what's called a reverse twist there. I've got the frames fabricated for my blades and the crossbars, and it's time to start assembling them. My handle in round 2 wasn't quite perfect, and I want to make sure that doesn't happen in the final round. Got the handles attached to the blades and ready for heat treat. This is always the moment of truth. I'm a little nervous going into it. Yep, that one looks good. Get number 2 and we're good to go. Good and hard. I feel ecstatic about my progress. I'm really pleased with the way they're looking.
Mike Tomoski, I'm a knife maker from West Point, Nebraska. I'm a stay-at-home dad and I make knives in my free time. Rooting for me back home is my family. They mean the world to me, and they would love if I brought this money back to them. I want to get this going right now, yeah, for sure. Am I cussing too much? I'm thinking this one steel construction, you know, might put me over the top. I'm stoked about how it's looking right now. I need to be comfortable in their hands. That means that it's better to go wider, so I want to make sure that they're not digging into their arms. They're looking good. I'm having a little bit of an issue getting these 2 sides of the brackets lined up perfectly. Looks like... Oh! I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to figure this out quick though. There's not a lot of time left. I think before I start making another one, I might try to forge weld that back on there. If I could get this back on there, it'd be a miracle. Ah. I'm done. So I got this broken blade. I'm gonna need to try to salvage this. I'm gonna try to weld the bracket back together. It's gonna be interesting. If this welder does not work, I'm probably not gonna be able to have a second blade to turn in. Here I go. We'll see if it holds. I'm gonna throw it a few times and see what happens. If it's gonna fail, I want it to fail here in my hands, not when the judges are using it. I mean, I feel good about that. Let's get these handles on here. So at the end of day 4, finally got these finished and sharpened. I am super stoked right now. Woo!
All right, Bladesmiths, welcome to the dynamic keel test. Mike, you're first. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, Mike, let's talk about your curved katars here. For a match set, not bad. They're almost identical in the feel of your weapon. Your edges are sharp, and overall, sir, you'll keel.
It's great to hear.
Matthew, your turn. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's have fun. All right, Matthew, let's talk about your curved katars here. First up, I like the scale of your blades because katars are the big daddies of push daggers. And push daggers are relatively small, so there's a scale that goes with it to make it easier to control. And I think you've got that with your blades. That actually gives also a nice support when I'm stabbing and slashing. Overall, sir, your curved katars, you will keel.
Thank you.
All right, gentlemen, welcome to our dynamic strength test, the kendo stick chop and ballistic tube slice. Mike, you're up first. Are you ready?
Yep, let's do it.
Okay. All right, Mike, right off, it's an interesting way to build these. It's a non-traditional way. But the issue I have is that there's so much space around my hands that they kind of are trying to find what's comfortable. The other thing that we've noticed is your blade is really no longer in line with the handle. But good cutters, they held up, nicely done.
Thanks, Dave.
Matthew, you ready?
Let's do it.
Okay. So Matthew, right off, good traditional look to these. I like that a lot. They cut like they're supposed to cut. They're plenty strong. They held their edge beautifully. Good job.
Thank you.
Bladesmiths, there is nothing easy about fighting in this forge, and the two of you proved yourself in the final round with some unique blades. Now, unfortunately, only one of you go home today with the win. Today's Forge and Fire champion is Matthew. Congratulations, man. Mike, you fought hard, you're a talented smith, but unfortunately, you're not taking home the win today. I'm gonna have to ask you to please step off the forge floor.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Mike.
sir.
Good fight, Mike.
Pretty bummed right now. A lot of highs and a lot of lows, and here we are.
Matthew, that makes you today's Forge and Fire champion. You just got yourself a check for $10,000. Congratulations. How you feeling?
Fantastic. I feel elated. It's been a hard challenge from the first round to the last. I'm just on cloud 9 right now.